to really figure out, what you need in this moment and what's going to be best for you in moving forward. Hey Cancers, welcome to Peace Haus Gems. And if this is your first time here, then my name is Tisha. I'm the owner of Peace Haus Gems, a holistic wellness and lifestyle company providing tangible self-care and spiritual gems for your path of self-discovery. And if this is not your first time here, then you know that last month I did miss uploading the monthly tarot readings for all 12 signs. And it was simply because there was a lot going on, and we were also entering into Mercury Retrograde for a period of 3 weeks. Now, for those of you that don't know, Mercury Retrograde is a time for you to evaluate and reflect on, just kind of where you are and things, anything that really may be coming up from a past. It's a good time to look at past things that might be going on. And similar to you and your energy, I'm a Pisces, so I am an empath. And yeah, usually I feel the energy pretty strong when, we're going through a lot of like astrological shifts and changes. And last month I definitely could feel the energy, and I really just needed a pause. So I just didn't upload for the month. But for those of you that stuck around, if you're any of the 17 out there that stuck around, then I definitely appreciate you, and I thank you for your patience and your support. But as you can see, I do have your messages already laid out for the month of November, so I'm going to get right into it. So subscribe to this channel if you aren't already. I will be posting a lot more videos and also showing my face in future videos, but I will be doing other videos outside of just the monthly tarot readings. I'll also be doing videos surrounding self-care, spirituality, and like I said, just that path of self-discovery. So if you have any suggestions for me, definitely drop it down below in the comments, whether that's how to start a spiritual journey or how to use crystals. Definitely leave all of that information down in the comments section. And if I didn't say so already, subscribe to this channel. Oh, like this video. There we go. Like this video if you found something to be helpful for you in this reading that can help you out in the month of November. So Cancers, let's get right into the messages for you. You guys, the overall energy that you guys have is the Knight of Cups energy. And the message that I got for this, if I can remember it, was stay the course. Stay the course, because I feel like there is a lot coming up for you guys right now. And it's so interesting because I just did Gemini and also Taurus reading today, and the energy was so different. And the reason why I feel like this is coming up for you this month is because we are in Scorpio season, your fellow water sign. So of course you're going to be maneuvering through or flowing through the energy a little bit differently, but there is a lot coming up for you. So you do start out the reading with the Tower card. So, what I'm getting with this is I feel like there's some cracks in the foundation. And what I mean by that is, while I was shuffling, the Four of Wands card came out, and it came out upright. And as you guys know, that is a card of like celebration and like home. And it can also represent marriage. And I just find that interesting because that feels so opposite of what this reading is saying. So I feel like with the tarot energy, you guys could have, some fallouts, maybe people around you you're falling out with on a relationship level. It doesn't have to be love. It can also just be friendships, or maybe just, certain things are coming to the light within your environment or on the home front that is just proposing this new challenge for you. And, with the Two of Pentacles card, it's just like you guys are kind of in limbo of like, what do I do with this? Like, where am I supposed to go? Like, how do I get out of this situation? Like, what am I supposed to do? That's just the energy that I'm getting. And the Two of Pentacles and twos in the tarot are about you know, like having to choose between like one of two things. And this card specifically is about choices. So I just feel like you guys are kind of like going back and forth on the home front. Like I said, I feel like this is pertaining to, it can be family, it can be friends, it can be relationships, it can also be finances, but I just feel like it's pertaining to a relationship that you have with something or someone, and you're just kind of trying to figure out, okay, like what am I supposed to do right now? And the next card that you guys have coming out is the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So what I'm getting is, I feel like you guys may be feeling hurt. You know, I feel like some of you guys are feeling hurt. Some of you guys could be feeling betrayed, sorry. But I just get this energy that some of you guys are just kind of like surrendering. It's kind of like, like, you know, some of you guys are really feeling like beat up and beat down. And it's just like, you know, maybe this, you know, it's something that you weren't expecting. You know, I feel like that's why this is, it feels like a shock. You know, it feels like a shock. It's like, especially, you know, with the Tower card, with the lightning, I get that shock effect. I feel like, you know, whatever is coming up for you guys, it definitely was a shock for you in the month of November. Like you totally was not expecting it. But with the Hermit energy, I feel like the Hermit energy is definitely going to be your friend this month, because like I said, we are in Scorpio season. Scorpio season is all about transformation. It's all about digging deep within, going within, reflecting, introspecting, and looking inward. And with the Hermit card, I think that, you know, you are encouraged to flow with this energy of Scorpio season, especially as your fellow water sign, and just do some introspecting and do some soul searching to really figure out, you know, what you need in this moment and what's going to be best for you in moving forward. Honestly, I haven't put clarity, too much clarity for any of the other signs, but I feel like for your sign, I am going to pull some clarity to get some more insight. So your reading might be a little bit longer. And then the next card that you guys have is the King of Pentacles. So with the King of Pentacles, what I feel like is, you know, I feel like some of you just feel like I said, this situation could have definitely shocked you. Some of you guys can be feeling like, you know, it's out of your control. You know, maybe somebody else impacted your situation. Like I said, it just feels like it's this very like out of your hands type energy. Let me get clarity on the King of Pentacles reverse. Not to say that everything is happening to you, but that's kind of what it feels like right now. Clarity on the King of Pentacles reverse. Clarity on the King of Pentacles reverse. Okay. Oh my gosh. See? Literally, I'm telling you guys, I told you the Four of Wands came out earlier. So, and this time is coming out in the reverse. So I truly feel like, you know, maybe there's a situation that's coming to the light where, you know, like I said, it just feels like a shock. Like maybe somebody wasn't who they said that they were, or, you know, you were expecting, you know, the best out of the situation. You thought that this was going to be your person, or this was the best, you know, situation for you, the best environment for you. And like somehow, you know, the true colors became revealed. That's what it feels like, especially with the Tower energy. I feel like something happened where somebody's true colors were revealed. The next card that you have is the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So the Knight of Swords is a very like impulsive energy in the upright, but like in the reverse, I just feel like, again, some of you guys were like almost like taken aback or like just thrown off by whatever this is that was coming for you. Like you didn't even have your defenses up. You weren't even ready for whatever this was that hit you. Let me get some clarity on the Knight of Swords reverse. Clarity on the Knight of Swords reverse. Too many messages. Clarity on the Knight of Swords reverse. Clarity on the Knight of Swords reversed for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why is the Knight of Swords reversed coming up? Yeah, literally. So you guys got the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So like I said, I really feel like your defenses were down with whatever this is. It could be, like I said, pertaining to a relationship where your defenses were down and you were just not expecting this blow at all. Like you weren't even prepared. You weren't prepared to have to move forward or to make certain decisions. While I was shuffling, also the Judgment card came out. So I do feel like you guys were kind of like almost forced into this situation where you kind of have to make decisions and, like, you know, basically things around you, your environment is going to be affected. Like things are going to change for you in your life right now. And I just don't see that you were prepared for whatever change this is coming in, especially with the Page of Cups in the reverse. You know, the Page of Cups is all about like new beginnings. And, you know, with it being in the reverse, I just feel like you guys were not, I just keep getting the same thing. Like you guys were not expecting whatever this is with the cup, all this cups energy. I feel like it definitely is a relationship of some sort. But like I said, this is a general reading. So relationship can mean a love relationship, a friendship. It can mean a work relationship, you know, or a job or something like that. And like I said, whatever this is, you guys were not expecting to have to maneuver through this situation. But with the Ace of Cups energy, you know, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And I think at this particular moment, you guys just kind of have to, like I said, what did I say when I first started? Not go with the flow, or, you know, like continue the path. Whatever it was that I said in the beginning, you guys have to continue the course, if that's what I said. And that's exactly how I feel. It's like everything happens for a reason at the end of the day. Though this was unexpected, there is going to be light at the end of the tunnel. At this particular moment, you guys just need to really cater to and care and take care of yourself, honestly, because I just feel like there's so much that just came up at one time. And it's like, what the heck am I supposed to do right now? And then, yes, with this Five of Wands energy, even though it's in the reverse, you know, I do see that there was a conflict, a situation that happened. But with it being in the reverse, it does show that, what do you call it? It does show that you are moving out of this energy. And, you know, this wasn't the, you know, it's not what you thought it was, but it's only because it's something better for you out there, Cancer. And with this Four of Cups in the reverse, I feel like somebody, you finally saw somebody's true colors. Like, and then this Heartbreak card, yeah, I definitely feel like this is pertaining to a relationship. Like you guys definitely seen somebody's true colors. You know, with the Three of Swords, it definitely could have been multiple people involved, like maybe involving someone else. And it was like, it was right there in front of your face. And you just didn't, you couldn't believe it. Like you still didn't accept, you know, whatever this is. But like I was telling you guys, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. With this Ace of Wands energy, I just feel like it is time for you to move forward. It's time for you to, you know, get on with it, basically, and get on to the stuff that's really meant for you. Clearly, this situation wasn't meant for you, and that's fine. But, you know, don't necessarily, I don't want you to wallow in sadness, especially with the Three of Swords being in the reverse. You know, this is a call to do some healing. It's like, all right, yes, the hurt is done, but it's time to start removing these daggers and closing the wounds and really healing from the inside out so that you can move forward. You know, it's time for you to do that inner work so that you can start to move forward. And then look, I do get that there's some resistance with the Death card. Like I said, we are in Scorpio energy. The Death card represents Scorpio, the sign of Scorpio, and it is in the reverse. So, you know, I do see that there's some resistance, you know, to the healing work. And I get it because, you know, it just feels so abrasive. It feels like you guys were really caught off guard. But honestly, I feel like you guys really need to rely on your support system. If you are spiritual or if you are religious, with this angel therapy card at the bottom of the deck, it is encouraged for you guys to, you know, call on your spirit guides, call on God, pray, you know, whatever your source of belief is. This is a time more than ever to go within and really, really lean on them for support. Because this says, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Because like I said, you know, basically spirit recognizes that it is a lot for you to take on at once. Like, you know, they understand that, but everything that you go through will help you grow. You know, you'll learn something from it. There is a lesson in everything that happens, and you need to start just searching for the lessons. And I know that it's hard, you know, much easier said than done. But at the end of the day, with this Four of Wands in the reverse, this wasn't for you anyway. You know, this person, this situation weren't for you anyway. It seems like, if anything, they were trying to control and manipulate you more than anything else. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Cancers. Wow. That's what I have for you. And you know, with this is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. You know, you got the King and the Queen. So a lot of you guys could have felt like this was your divine counterpart, but it wasn't. With both energies being in the reverse, it just goes to show that, you know, it was unhealthy for both of you to be in that situation. You could have been hanging on to this situation from a place of, like, not a genuine place, you know, like from a place of lack, especially with Pentacles. It could be from a place of lack because you felt like, basically, like you needed them, or like you needed them. But no, like you don't need anyone. You need yourself first and foremost. And I just feel like, you know, with both energies showing up in the reverse, like this wasn't like this wasn't like a healthy partnership. It's like you guys were like using each other in a sense. But let me get some advice messages for you. Can I have advice messages for the sign of Cancer? All right, I only pulled one for everybody else, but I'm gonna pull another one for you because I feel like you need it. Advice messages for the sign of Cancer, Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of November. What helpful messages can you give them? Yeah, thank you. I feel like you guys really need it. Oh, okay. You guys have peace and chakra cleansing. So again, oh, you guys, like I said, you really need to do that healing work so you can be in a state of peace. I know that what you're going through isn't easy, but like I said, stay the course. Everything happens for a reason. And you see that he has a cup in his hand. I don't want you to think that this situation went in vain, or that you wasted your time, or this was like wasted energy. No, everything happens for a reason. This situation exposed something within you that you probably didn't even know or pay attention to, that attracted this in the first place, that will help you to heal so that you don't get this anymore, so that it doesn't happen again. So, you know, kind of look at every situation as like an opportunity versus like wasted energy. For the peace card, it says, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Yes, remembering that only love is real, because at the end of the day, even though you may feel like this situation, there was no love, this person didn't love you, or, you know, whatever the situation is pertaining, at the end of the day, everything that happens to you in life is to teach you love. You know, everything that happens in life is for you to attain some level of love, if that makes sense. Like, I know when you're going through things, it doesn't feel like it. It's like, what? Like, how can this, you know, how can this be like spirit or God loving me? But at the end of the day, God is loving you by teaching you. And then you have chakra clearing. Oh, did I say chakra cleansing? Anyway. It says, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. So shapes can be very, if you're spiritual, shapes can be very significant to you in terms of helping you to heal. Like, for instance, different shapes of like crystals, you know, using crystals to help you heal, because, you know, they all come in different shapes. You have pointed crystals, you have spheres as well. So crystals can help you heal, but also just sacred geometry, like shapes in general. Shapes carry a lot of energy. If you're not familiar with sacred geometry, I would definitely say look it up. It is very interesting from what I have learned about it. But yeah, at the end of the day, you do need to do some healing, like I said. But if you're spiritual, definitely do healing in the form of chakra cleansing. Get your chakras aligned and really just sort of get out that old, hurt, stagnant energy. So that way, you know, you can really heal and move forward in a healthy way, Cancers. So that is the messages that I have for you. I really hope that this helped you in the month of November, because it seems like you guys are really going through a lot. And listen, especially being in your fellow water sign, I can understand how, you know, like how emotionally taxing it can be when you're maneuvering through like your fellow energy, but also at the same time use this to your advantage because it is water. So basically it's a lot easier for you to make the transition now. So if there's any time that you want to heal, transform, get rid of old energy, especially as a water sign, Cancer, now is the time to do it. So I know that it's hard, but it's time for you to start really seeing things, seeing the people for what it is, you know, really facing it and just healing those things with love, you know, and giving yourself the love that you need, because maybe, you know, whatever was lacking in that situation, whatever you were looking for in that situation, only you can really give that to yourself, you know. So it's time to, like I said, fill those holes, you know, fill those holes within your heart so you can move forward and attract the love or the relationships or the space that you want, that's conducive to, you know, your happiness, to your peace, and to the things that you really want to manifest in your life. So Cancers, if this reading resonated with you, definitely like this video. I would love if you can leave a comment down to let me know more details of like what this situation is regarding, because as you know, this is a general reading. I like to keep things as that way, pretty general. So yeah, like this video, subscribe and comment, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, Cancers.